Latest Fort Knox gold news, 2026. Is America's gold really inside Fort Knox? That question is back in the headlines in 2026. Fort Knox, located in Kentucky, is home to one of the largest gold reserves in the world. According to official U.S. government figures, the facility holds around 147.3 million troy ounces of gold, representing more than half of America's total gold reserves. But recently, Fort Knox has returned to the spotlight after President Donald Trump renewed calls to personally inspect the gold reserves. Trump said he still wants to visit Fort Knox and confirm that the gold is actually there. His comments have reignited a debate that has existed for decades. The controversy began gaining momentum in 2025 when Trump and Elon Musk publicly questioned whether the gold reserves had been independently verified. Musk even suggested that a video walkthrough could help answer public questions about the facility. Now in 2026, discussions about a new audit have intensified. Several U.S. lawmakers are pushing for what would be the most comprehensive review of America's gold reserves in decades. Supporters argue that a full audit would increase transparency and public trust. So why does this matter? Fort Knox isn't just a building filled with gold bars. It has become a symbol of America's financial strength. Even though the United States abandoned the gold standard more than 50 years ago, gold still plays an important role in the country's reserves and remains a powerful symbol of economic stability. One reason this story is attracting attention now is the massive rise in gold prices. Gold has been trading near record highs, and the value of the gold stored at Fort Knox is estimated to be close to $700 billion at current market prices. That enormous figure has naturally increased public interest in what is stored behind the vault doors. Despite the speculation, there is currently no evidence that any gold is missing. U.S. officials continue to insist that the reserves are secure and accounted for. Government representatives say audits and inspections occur regularly, although critics argue that a fully public and independent audit has not been conducted for many decades. This disagreement is at the center of the debate. On one side are officials who say the gold is safe and that existing procedures are sufficient. On the other side are politicians, investors, and members of the public who believe a comprehensive audit would remove any doubts and increase transparency. The discussion also comes at a time when central banks around the world continue buying gold. Countries are increasing their gold holdings as they seek protection from inflation, geopolitical tensions, and uncertainty in global financial markets. Because of this trend, attention on sovereign gold reserves has increased worldwide. Interestingly, Fort Knox has remained largely closed to outsiders. Throughout its history, only a handful of special visits have been allowed. The facility is considered one of the most secure locations on Earth, protected by layers of security that have become part of American legend. As a result, every time questions about Fort Knox emerge, public curiosity quickly follows. Social media discussions, financial analysts, and precious metals investors continue to debate whether a new inspection should take place. For now, no major audit has been completed in 2026, but pressure for greater transparency continues to grow. President Trump has repeated that he wants to see the gold for himself, while lawmakers continue discussing proposals for a more detailed review of the reserves. Whether a new audit actually happens remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Fort Knox is once again at the center of a national conversation. In a world of digital currencies, artificial intelligence, and modern finance, a vault full of gold bars built nearly a century ago is still capturing global attention. And until a new inspection takes place, the mystery, the questions, and the fascination surrounding Fort Knox are unlikely to disappear anytime soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Should the United States conduct a full public audit of Fort Knox?